G'day you mob, it's Bianca Hunt here. I'm on Wajak Nyungar Tours and I'm very excited because I'm heading out with my nan, Kerry-Ann Winmar, for the Nyungar Tours. This is a very special place to our mob, so I can't wait to share this with you and to learn about our country. So let's go. Nyungar Tours has been operating since 2018 and is owned and operated by Muditjoga Kerry-Ann Winmar. It is located in the heart of Boorloo. Nan Kerry-Ann is going to take me on a walking tour through Kings Park while sharing her knowledge with me of the bush foods and bush medicines of our people.
I like to share, Nyungar language, Nyungar song, Nyungar story and dance, and even speaking about bush foods and bush medicines. It's very important, especially for the next generation to know their language, their song, that information where, we can share with the rest of the world, because I really wouldn't want someone else sharing my grandmother's story.
Before we put on our walking shoes, Nan Kerry-Ann is going to show me some of the bush foods and medicines local to the area.
Well, Bianca, we've got lots of bush food here, and we've got, with these leaves here, Nyungar people call these leaves, or the tree, wannel. And wannel is the West Australian peppermint gum, and this is also like a eucalyptus.
Okay.
And so they use that for medicines. Even now in winter, or in Makaroo, we get stuffy noses and things like that there, so that's really good for our congestive or blocked noses and that as well. Or inside of the shell, there's a seed in there, but it actually had to be treated because Nyungar people couldn't eat it straight away. It had to be treated because it's poison, because the red skin, this red skin on it, that was actually poisonous, and so they had to drain the toxins out of that, and the way they did it was soak it in the water for a day and get it out the next day, and then they would bury it in the ground for another day, so that would drain out poison toxins.
Wow.
So they're after that shell, so they would actually roast it, and then they'd crack it open, and then there's this beautiful seed in there.
As we walk through the park, we see over 50 types of banksia.
There's tuckeria as well.
What is called the bubblegum tree, and Yorga's Ninning, which is a birthing place and holds significance to our matriarch, before Nan Kerry-Ann shows me an important scar tree.
These chewit trees are very important to the Nyungar people, and especially tells a story about certain happenings. And so we have carving in this part of the tree down the bottom there. It looks like an oval shape, or a great big oval. And so the women and the men, but the women would chisel out a certain oval shape, and that would make their dishes. We call them yandy dishes here. Some other people call them in their other country area in Australia, kulamons. And so these dishes were used to carry seed, vegetation, water, and they made them big enough too to carry babies in there as well.
It's been a long time since I've been on country here, and I've had a very grounding experience today. Learning about my people and these lands our mob have called home for millennia. Nan Kerry-Ann invites anyone who wants to learn from Nyungar Tours right here in the centre of Boorloo to come along for a walk and a yarn.
Getting out on country is so important because it's part of healing on country. You could not possibly teach about Nyungar culture in a classroom. You couldn't possibly learn anything in a building or in a room or on a PowerPoint. You have to be on country to see it, to hear about it, to touch it, to smell it, and to be amongst it. And so, these stories are passed down to us. So, our job is to continue to share this. And so our Gabberleys, our grandmothers, our Morans, our grandfathers, they gave us our language, our song, our dance, and all of these stories. It's been passed down. So my job now is to pass it down to the next generation. Muditjoga, wula, wula, wula.